Welcome, Cohort 4 students. So happy to have you in class. So you are going to meet with me this week on Wednesday and Thursday for English orientation, but there are a couple things I wanted to make sure to go over with you here before our orientation. So you kind of just know where to focus in class and kind of what the expectations are with you. Obviously, we're starting Unit 2 right now, the most dangerous game, but for you, you're not going to start there because we need to get you doing a couple of other things first. So if we go into the grades, and I am Donovan Yeager, he's one of our cohort 4 students. I'm actually in his page right now. So when I go into content, or sorry, when I go into grades, I'm going to kind of give you an idea, and your grade book should all look identical to his. So what you're going to see in the grade book is, and I'm going to pause this really because I need to open up Unit 2. All right, sorry about that. I needed to open up Unit 2 as well so that you would be able to see everything that we've done so far. So in your grade book, what you're going to see is when you click that grade book grades tab up here, it's going to take you to this page, and yours is going to look pretty much just like this. So exempt means that you are not responsible for those assignments. Basically, it doesn't include a calculation in your grade book whatsoever. You are not to do them because you're going to need to focus on some other things as we're starting to work, okay? So on Wednesday, the first assignment that you're going to be doing is the introduce yourself discussion assignment. So I'll talk to you about that in just a second, but that assignment is the first assignment that you will do in the class. If you have time before Wednesday to do that, you're more than welcome to do that. Unit 0 is our literary review unit. So what's going to happen is any content that's in that Unit 0, you are going to want to make sure to read that content, and then you're going to take this quiz. So you are responsible for that quiz, and that quiz is something that you should be doing by Friday. I believe I have it set for you to do by Friday. The literary term quiz is set for 2 attempts. Most of the quizzes in my classroom are set for you to try twice. So if you happen to, let's say you get a 10 out of 20 and you're like, oh, that's not good, I want to try and get at least a 15 out of 20, then you have the opportunity to take that test again, and the computer will automatically take the highest score. So let's say you don't do as good the second time. It's going to take whatever the highest score was. Okay. So by the end of the week, you are going to want to make sure to have this introduction assignment done and this literary quiz done. Okay. So that's really going to be where you are by the end of the week. I will let you know you are going to be exempted for all of Unit 1. So you are able to bypass this. You do not need to do Unit 1. Okay, so you can skip right over that. We are currently reading The Most Dangerous Game. So you unfortunately are not going to be able to read it in class with us, but you are responsible for reading The Most Dangerous Game. So this is what I would suggest. If you get these done pretty quickly this week, I would go into Unit 2 and I would start reading The Most Dangerous Game. Okay, so that's going to be kind of important that you're going to need to have that done by next week. Okay, so as you start reading The Most Dangerous Game, you are going to have, or cohort 1 and 3 students have this assignment that they're going to be working on this week. This assignment is exempt. You do not need to do this assignment. What I'm going to have you focus on is this paragraph assignment. And to complete this paragraph assignment, you will had to have read The Most Dangerous Game. So by Friday next week, which is going to be the 2nd, you will need to have read The Most Dangerous Game, and you will be working on this assignment, the paragraph assignment, all next week, and it will be due on Friday. At that point, you will be right in the exact same place as the rest of the cohort 1 and 3 sets, okay? There is unit test, but you are exempt from that. That means you do not have to take that test, okay? So You will be required to do this paragraph and it will be due next Friday. So don't really worry about it this week. But if you can get in and start reading The Most Dangerous Game this week, or possibly this weekend even, that should give you some time. It's only 9 pages long, so it's not going to take you a great deal of time to read it. It is a short story. However, just make sure that you have enough time to read and also write this paragraph. Okay, so that's kind of where you're going to be. All right, so I just to make sure to explain those to you. The other thing I want to make sure that you understand is that there might be some overdue assignments that pop up for you, which I'm going to see what this overdue assignment is because I thought I had closed everything out. Oh, the introduce yourself assignment. I need to change the date on that. So that's what's popping up as overdue. So I can change that. But the other thing that you're going to notice is you have all of these unread discussions. And so if you're anything like me who you want to make sure all that's cleared out, sure, you just want to get rid of all those notifications, there's a really easy way to do that. So I'm going to do Donovan's for him just as an example to show you guys. But when you click on unread discussions, what's going to happen is it's going to bring up that first assignment. So if I click on that, like it's really not showing me anything. So you have to click the link here. So when I click that link, it's going to open up. And then all you have to do is click on that down arrow again and mark all threads as read. When you do that, it gives me a notification down here that it did all as they marked them all as read. And then when we go back, he has no current notifications. So that's really nice, right? So it gets rid of all of that for you. The rest of what I really want to talk to you about, I'm going to cover in our orientation. So I'm not going to make this too terribly long for you. I just wanted to make sure that you had a good focus of where you need to work this week once you're out of orientation with your advocates and once you're done with map testing. So if you have any questions before then or before Wednesday, absolutely shoot me an email and I'd be happy to help you. But I look forward to seeing you guys all on Wednesday in orientation and have a good first couple of days.